The most important thing we do as humans is the one thing I was told most as a kid not to. But little did I know this one moment.
Breaking that one rule would lead to the wildest adventure of my entire life. I was one of those kids who always followed the rules.
Knowing when to be quiet is a part of growing up.
But that don't talk to strangers rule, that one followed me. I became a read on the subway, phone on the elevator, headphones on a walk kind of guy. I spent 28 years being this person. Throughout my life, my favorite kind of content was people connecting with others all around the world. Capturing real human stories. That's the person I always wanted to be. And over time, these thoughts build up to this crazy dream of wanting to work on a rice field, alongside the locals, not just observing from the outside, which eventually led me to the moment I got off the plane, it was like I stepped onto another planet. The heat, the noise, millions of motorbikes, street vendors, people everywhere. It was probably the most overwhelming, exciting feeling I had ever had. And I should have just dove in, but instead that sit still, raise your hand, color inside the lines kid was still there. I was doing all the touristy things. Museums, fancy restaurants, landmarks. I built Vietnam up as this place in my mind that I would just let loose. But sometimes things don't live up to that wild, spontaneous work on a rice field kind of adventure. But sometimes you go to the Saigon Central Post Office just doing more touristy things, and you find the people who will change everything. I'm just there looking around sightseeing. 5 local Vietnamese people approached me. They forced themselves to talk to strangers so they could improve their English. We talked and there was an instant connection. But as the conversation started to die down, I felt that familiar, safe choice. I'm 8,000 miles away from home. I don't know the language. No one is here to help me. But just about the time they were gonna walk away, I thought this could be my only shot. So against all my instincts, I desperately said, "So where are we going to dinner?" And boom, I'm in the night market learning how to make Ben Sayao.
I don't know what I just ate, but that was incredible.
I rented a bike, packed my bags, slept at their apartment. 5 a.m. wake up.
We're on our way.
Yeah, I don't know where
2-hour road trip to the middle of nowhere with 7 people I just met. Hiked this mountain, prayed with the locals at the top. Trying homemade soy milk, eating a home-cooked Vietnamese meal, watching the sunset. For the first time in my entire life, I wasn't watching from the outside. The next morning, we're finally heading to the rice fields. This was it, that moment that I've been picturing for years. But when we arrived, the fields were completely flooded. 28 years leading to this moment, and it's all underwater. They asked me to hop in this boat full of snails. And somewhere between pushing off and setting sail, it hit me. I don't care about making rice. I'm in the middle of nowhere in Vietnam riding a boat through a fucking rice field. All those years waiting around for something to happen, so many chances I didn't take, and for what? Breaking the rules, going off script, it may not be perfect, but that's exactly how you create something completely unique and yours.
What made you trust me enough to invite me here and bring me on this crazy experience?
life is not easy. I look back myself, I had nothing to lose. For me, I also learned the lesson that I learned from my teacher, and he said that like good people will give you lesson, and bad people give you your experience.
The truth is, we all want the same thing. We all want more friends, more people to share our lives with. But we've convinced ourselves we're all so well connected, but we're all malnourished when it comes to real human connection. And here's the best part about strangers. You have nothing to lose. You can say and do anything, no matter how good the conversation goes, no matter what happens afterwards. Unfortunately, you'll never see that person again. Or, they become lifelong friends.
Well done.